Hi, good morning, Sagittarius. Happy New Year. Oh my goodness, yes, Happy New Year. I hope your January is going well. Mine certainly is. Today I'm here to do your reading this morning. I'm trying to get them done as quickly as possible because we have to get our love bites, okay? So this reading is going to take you into February until whatever date I get the next general reading out, all right? But in the meantime, you will get a love bite, all right? So try to work with me. I appreciate everybody. This has been such a fantastic last few weeks. My channels are growing. I'm getting lots of requests for private readings, and I've been trying to keep up with those requests, and it's been pretty fun. And I've been sharing them, so those people who want to see those readings, they've been posted. And sometimes, even though the reading is for a person, right, just like when a general reading is for so many people, when you read for a person, sometimes it seems that we have this access to the internet, that even those readings for specific people, when it resonates with you, it's because it's supposed to, okay? And there's a message, the same message that I might be giving to that person is a message that you need to pay heed to too. Also, when I do, or when any reader does readings for the different signs, if you go to Astro Globe, I believe it is, or Astro Cafe, you get your chart done, your natal chart done, see what your sun, well, you know what your sun is, but your moon and your rising and your Venus are. And then you can check those other signs too when you see those videos go up. For example, if you're checking on your love life, if you do your natal chart and their natal chart and look for both of your Venuses, then watch the readings for those signs. Not the sun signs, but the Venus signs, and then see how that resonates with you. Okay, Venus is about love. So if it's something to do with love, romantic, specific, that would be a good thing for you to do. But like I said, I've been inundated with questions and requests for videos. If I know the answer to the question, I'll send the answer back as soon as I can and try to be helpful. There's a lot of requests for spells, for protection, and that kind of stuff. And so I was speaking to my godmother, who I hadn't seen in such a long time, and we touched base, Ashe, my Feder Funegon, and I asked her some things because I was, very leery about doing them, and she directed me to, I think, a nice compromise. So what I'll do is I'll share recipes that I have come across in books and things like that. That would be for the general public, that she and my other sisters and I have tried and worked before. Some of them are personal recipes, some of those are in the books. So anyway, I'll do the best I can and also tailor them to your situation if you ask questions like that. But I might make videos about different spells. I don't know. That's a little extra, but we'll see how the time goes. Or maybe I'll have my godmother or one of my god sisters, my ya or my yawo, who I trust, to do a video that I'll post for you so that you'll see how some of these things go. But they're excellent readers. They've been doing it longer than me, and I'm so glad that since I'm doing this now, that she and I have reconnected, because I said I needed help, and help came. So Ashe, 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 go. So I'm just going to do a regular Celtic cross spread today. And after we finish, that'll be with the regular Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this regular deck. And after I'm done with that, then we'll check it out with some other cards that I have been using lately. The Numerology Guidance cards by Michelle Bachman, and the Angel Answers cards by Doreen Virtue and Randy Valentine, and as usual, the Until Today cards by Yana Van Zandt, and the Conscious Spirit Oracle cards by Kim Dwyer. Okay, so we'll see if we need to bring them into the conversation, into this reading. And at the end, more than likely, postcards from the spirit, depending on how this goes. Anyway, at the bottom of your deck for this reading was strength. Okay? All right? This is about infinity. You see the sign? So this is infinite strength from the divine. This is a card that would correspond with Leo, who is a fellow fire sign, all right? And to me, this is talking about taming the beast, that you have the strength to control the situation. You have the strength to be victorious in this situation, okay? That's what's saying to me, all right? And that you're going to have to use your strength to get through the situation, all right? And this is about your spiritual strength, all right? That's why you have the this over the head. This is about your divine strength, okay? Calling upon your ancestors, calling upon your spirit guides to help lead you or protect you and make you strong through this situation here, okay? So, first card that you had in this reading was the Seven of Wands. All right, so that means that you are in some kind of a battle, some kind of fight, okay? And they're coming at you from different sides, all right? But you're standing your ground, all right? You're holding your own, all right? They're in front of you, behind you, next to you, and they're not stopping, but neither are you. And the next card you have here is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups talks about looking at what, you know, concentrating on what you have and not paying attention to what's being offered. Okay? But to me, when I saw these two together, I was thinking, that you're fighting for what you already have. And you're not worried about what else is to come, because you're trying to keep what you have. You're trying to find ways to restore what you have already. But you have faith. You know that there's something else. You know that God has more for you. So that's why you're not concerned with it, because you know it's there. But you're concerned with what you've already had, what you've already gotten, and making sure that everything with it is okay and that it's all right. So I don't think that this is you ignoring God's blessings. I think what it is that you know God's blessings are there, and at any time you can access that. But right now you're concerned with things that are material or of the earth, or like I said, what you have already. It could be your family, it could be your love life, it could be your home and your job, but just things, it could be your children. And maybe that's what it is. You're focusing on your children, your family, those people that you love, those important people that you love. The next card that you had in the reading was the Page of Coins. And this was underneath the, so it could be that you recently got some news about some money. Recently you got some money that you've been waiting on. Okay, it could also mean that you're past worrying about money. It could be that you're not prioritizing your money right now. It could be that. Or that you just know money is coming and it has come. The next card that came out for you in this reading, Sagittarius, was the Chariot. Okay, this is about movement forward. This is a 7. Okay, so this is a divine number, and this is about forward movement. Looking forward to the next thing with victory. You already have the victory. All right, you're coming through with strength. But this card was in the reverse. So this is telling me that something that was supposed to go forward has not proceeded. It's been delayed, stuck. Maybe you changed your mind about something, or maybe someone else changed their mind. This is happening just recently, in the recent past. Next card that you got is your own card, Sagittarius, Temperance. Okay, and so you're trying to stay balanced, you're trying to be fair, you're trying to be patient, and you have been waiting. Okay, it could be waiting on this Prince of Coins. Okay, it could be waiting on this Chariot to turn. Waiting on the movement that you thought was coming to come, because now it's been slowed down for some reason. Could have something to do with a Cancer. Have something to do with a Cancer person. All right. So you're being patient, you're being fair, you're being balanced, trying to be above it all. All right. 1 foot in the ground, 1 foot in the water, which means that you are still have love and spirituality, okay, but you're trying to stay grounded. You don't want to, go off the rails, so you just play in the middle, being balanced, being patient, playing it even. Next card you have here was the 4 of Coins, okay, and this is trying to hold on to what you have. Again, concerned about what you already have, concerned about holding on to what you have. Okay, this all could be talking about somebody who's tight with their money, someone who is tightwad, or what is it? What was it said? Financially conservative with their money, with sharing. But this is all talking about holding on to what you've acquired, what you've built, protecting it. Okay, not letting go of it, and standing firm in that. Okay, we already know that you are standing up about something. Now, these cards, the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Again, looking at what you have and trying to keep it. So maybe you are going through a bankruptcy. All right, you're trying to keep what you have. Could be having some problems with the legal problems about money. Could be about a home. Could even be about an investment. But I think it's looking at your assets and trying to keep anybody from taking your assets. Okay, and you're waiting patiently because you believe that there's some news that's coming about money, or this news about this money that has you concerned just came recently, and that caused everything to stop. Like you had plans, and maybe this news about the money stopped you in your tracks. So now you're trying to have patience, see what's going to happen with the situation with your money. Next card, Queen of Pentacles. So this could be you, again, holding on to your money, or it could be someone who is looking at your money, or they're looking at their money also. So maybe this is some kind of a deal, a contract that you're getting ready to get into with another person, or an investment that you're trying to get into another person, and they're looking at their assets also. They're looking at the money that they have also. This card was right across from the Page of Pentacles. If you were looking at it like I'm looking at it right now, the page is facing the Queen of Pentacles. But when I turn it this way, okay, good, it did it. Okay, I did it. Okay, so the Queen and the Page of Pentacles are facing each other. So there may be some news that he took that's causing her to look at her money also. Or this could be you. Still, you're looking at your money, your assets, what you have. Yeah, there's a lot of money in this reading. Next card you got here was the Six of Wands. All right, this means victory. All right, but it was in the reverse. So this could mean the victory is coming, but it's going to come slowly. Next card that you have here is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. All right, so this is about decisions, making decisions, the options that you have, weighing your options, deciding what's going to be the best plan of action here. But just because I wrote it down so I wouldn't remember, the Seven of Cups was in the reverse. So that means the decision has already been made, or someone has made the decision for you. Okay, it could be that this person was looking at your money, your assets, and this is why you feel that this decision is being slow, or it didn't come. You're waiting on it, didn't come yet, or you didn't get the victory that you thought you were going to get. The decision's already been made. But last card you got here was the Ten of Cups, Ten of Coins rather, Ten of Coins. All right, so this talks about a happy ending, everything that you want, you're getting. All right, you're being generous with it. But this was in the reverse. So I think that what this is saying, that everything that you're worrying about, as far as what's going on with your money, it's working, but it's just working slowly. It's going to be in your favor eventually. It just doesn't look like it right now because this news kind of stopped your momentum. But you're being patient. You're waiting to see what happens. All right. And you're being just very diligent about holding on to your assets. The decision that is coming may have something to do with a female. Okay. Someone who is maybe an earth sign, perhaps. So what is the earth signs? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe. Have to look. Anyway, could be an earth sign. So that could be the person who's making the decision, or it has something to do with what's going to go on with your money. But I think you're going to get what it is that you're looking for. You just have to be patient and have strength, right? Strength and patience. Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Slow and steady wins the race. Because even though this is in the reverse, that doesn't mean it's not coming. It just means that it's taking a sweet time. It's being slow. I don't think that that's going to mean that you're going to lose anything. I think that what that means is that you are going to get something, but it's going to take time. All right? It's not manifesting right away. So, okay, let's see what the Conscious Spirit Oracle cards say about the situation for you, Sag. I'm trying to make these readings quicker so that I can have more time and do more things. Have more energy, rather. We all have the same amount of time. It's the energy that is lacking in mine sometimes. Okay, Conscious Spirit Oracle. Let's see what we can, what further information, encouragement, advice, direction do we have for Sagittarius from this time until February 2018. Okay. Release. I release that does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. beautiful. So again, this is talking about handing your worries over to God. Okay, releasing it. Let your spirit guides handle it. All right. Also, getting rid of things and people around you who are not serving your higher purpose. Okay, people who are selfish, people who do not have your best interests at heart, anybody that's draining you, anybody that you're taking care of financially, maybe, since this is a financial situation. Anyone that you're taking care of financially that's not appreciative or is not holding their own, anything that's a drain on you, anything, release it. I'm going to read this to you, okay? Release is number 28, and 2 and 8 is 10, right? 10 is 1. So this is about you. To connect to spirit and raise your energy, you need to release all physical, emotional, and mental blockades that cause you from reaching your full potential. People, objects, emotions, and experiences come into your life in order for you to learn from them, but not all are meant to stay. Release these with love and gratitude and ask archangels Michael and Raphael to cut and heal the cords attaching you to this baggage. This unwanted clutter holds stagnant energy which ties you to the past, preventing you from fully experiencing the present and moving forward. Once you have released the clutter, your life will open up to new opportunities and abundance in all levels. This card is also asking you to release your addiction to material goods. By being caught up in a trap of consumerism, you waste time and energy on accumulating unimportant objects in your life that add no true value, while at the same time contributing to the depletion and destruction of your home, Mother Earth. Okay, so this is talking about going through and cleaning up, okay, do some early spring cleaning even in your home, getting rid of things that you don't use anymore. Okay, so it's not only what no longer serves you, but what you don't use, all right? So just go through your closet stuff, donate things. You don't have to throw it out. Recycle it by giving it to charities. I did that with my car last week. I got a new car, and so I called and donated it to a company that hopefully is going to give it to a family in need, all right? It needed a lot more work than I wasn't prepared to put into it. But it still was drivable, and it was very, very nice inside. It's a good car, actually. It was a very good car, but it just had some issues that I wasn't ready to put money out for to fix. So anyway, so that could be it. Getting rid of things that you don't need. The things that you said, oh, I'm going to wear this dress again. No, you're not. Stop. Just put it in the cleaners and donate it to charity, or wash it and call up one of these veterans charities or kids charities or whatever, local church, take it and put it in their donation thing, but just get it out your house. And second of all, clear some folks out. It's a new year, okay? Go through your phone. If you are not in contact with that person and don't want to be in contact with that person, get it out. Sometimes you have contacts you don't even know who they were. It's just some idiot that called your phone and you never cleared that number out. Get it out. Just clear out the clutter. And when it comes to relationships, you have to look at what serves you and clear that out too, babe. All right, so release. Don't worry, I'm going to see what else. So release and put it in the hands of spirit. Put it in the hands of spirit. Just be patient and wait and put it in the hands of spirit. It's all going to work out because we know all things work together for the good. This is talking about abundance. I am grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide in my life. But it was in the reverse. So right now, what it just said to me is that right now you maybe you owe taxes, and so you're not grateful for whatever came into your life because you're like, what I was waiting on this money and it came all at one time, and now I got, I thought I paid the taxes and the taxes weren't paid, and so you're not being grateful for what you have gotten. So what I'm saying to you is that thank God anyhow. Okay, be grateful for what you have, even if it's put you in a little bit of a pickle that you weren't expecting to be in. Just be grateful for all that you have, all the experiences that you're getting right now. Okay, um, be grateful for the abundance, and you need to go out some more, get in nature some more. Okay, but thank your ancestors, thank your spirit guides for blessing you with this abundance. Okay, even if it's caused a little bit of a pickle in your life. And sometimes that happens. You know, you get an inheritance and you think that the lawyers and them took care of things, or you thought your tax people did the right thing, and then something turns out it wasn't done correctly and you're responsible for it, even though you paid these people to do it. It just, happens. Meditation. I meditate daily to flow universal wisdom. No, I meditate daily to allow universal wisdom to flow through me. Okay? Beautiful. But again, this was in the reverse. Again, so I think this means that you need to pray about the situation. You need to meditate. You need to calm yourself. You need to center yourself. And don't be worried. Okay? Temperance. Be patient, but don't worry. Okay? Your patience is your strength. Don't worry. You do your meditations. You do your prayers. Okay? Show gratitude and release it to God. That's a lot. Okay, just 2 more cards, please. Alrighty. Alright. Okay. Archangel Michael. I am grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. Ashe, yes. And today is Monday when I'm making this video. So, Archangel Michael, Alegba in the Ifa tradition. Monday is Alegba's day. Alright, so you want to burn a red candle today. Alright, and ask Archangel Michael to give you strength and open your pathways and protect you. Ask Alegba to do the same thing too. Archangel Michael, number 16. 1 and 6 is 7. Okay, divine number again. You're good. You have lots of 7s in this reading also. Okay, 16. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's name means who is as God. His sword of light represents strength and courage in both our physical and spiritual aspects. You can call upon Michael to cut away your attachment to fear or any negative emotions that may be preventing you from moving forward. Michael can also be called upon when you need protection from a person or a situation. If you are burdened with situations or relationships that do not serve your higher self, call upon Michael to cut the cords attaching you to them so you can move on in your life without their burden. Always request Archangel Michael to heal those cuts and release the cords with love and gratitude for the lessons each has given you. Michael is your rock in the angelic world. As long as you're on a path of truth and are aligned to your soul purpose, he will assist you in releasing all that does not serve your higher good. Right? While at the same time instilling with you a feeling of strength and courage and awareness of the path ahead. Ashe. Okay, so Archangel Michael. While I was reading that, because sometimes my brain does 2 things at the same time. I guess everybody's does. I guess I never asked anyone. Anyway, if you are having problems with money, again, Saint Michael or Alegba, all right, which is Saint Michael is the synchronization of Alegba and the Ifa religion. Okay, so being that it's a Monday, this is a good time, like I said, to light a red candle. If you don't have a red candle, you can always use white. And you can do prayers to Alegba, do prayers to Saint Michael for money. Okay. This is a quick money ball recipe. A young lady gave this to me years ago, and I've used it, and it seems to work, and I give it to everybody else. So, we're going to give a shout out to Kim. I don't even remember what her name was saying years ago, but she gave me this recipe. So you get a bowl of cornmeal, and you get honey, and you get palm oil, all right? And you can get palm oil from the supermarket or from religious stores. Some of them have it, or you can order it over the internet because they have everything. And I'm not plugging nobody, but I know that they have it on Amazon. Different makers or whatever. It doesn't have to be exotic or anything, just palm oil. Have a way. Then honey, palm oil, cornmeal. You got to get guava jelly. So you can go to the supermarket and get Goya sells it, I think, guava jelly in like a square of it. Or you can get guava jelly, I guess, in a bottle from the supermarket. Anyway, you take some of the guava jelly, you cut the cube, make it four cuts of it. If you're using the jelly in the bottle, you can get 4 teaspoons, right? But this is how you're going to do it. So you're not going to put this in the mix. What you're going to do is you're going to mix the cornmeal, the honey, and the palm oil. And you're going to mix it all together, right? And while you're doing this, you're burning this candle, the white one or the red one, whatever you're burning to St. Michael. And you are putting all of your focus into this. What is it that you want? You want St. Michael to open your paths and let you have access to money, all right? The same thing for Elegba. You're going to ask Elegba to open your paths and you have access to money while you're doing the mixing, right? Now, when you're finished, you're going to form 4 balls of this cornmeal, honey, palm oil mixture, all right? So you have 4 balls, like matzo balls, right? Something like that size, whatever size. You're going to take your thumb and you're going to put a dent into the center of each of the balls, right, all the way down, and then you're going to take the guava and place it inside. So if you have the squares, one square goes in each one. If you're using the jelly, 1 teaspoon goes into each one, right? Now you take the ball and you form it back to cover over the guava, like you're making a jelly donut or something. Same principle, but you're not letting you're just forming it back over it, okay? Forming it back over it. I guess if you had some left over in the bowl, you could let that help you. But you can reform it, make it tighter, whatever you have to do to keep that in the middle and have it being enclosed and encased in this. Then you're going to take these 4 balls, put it on a white plate, and set it in front of the candle. Or if you have a legba, you take it and give it to a legba. If you have a statue of St. Michael, or a picture, you can lay it in front of that with the candle, okay? It could be a 7-day candle. It could be a regular penny candle, like this. It's just ashes from the incense that I burned. Or you can even use a tea light if that's all you have. When you have done that, if you're using a 7-day candle, after the 7-day candle goes out. If you're using the tea light, do it 4 times, 4 days in a row, okay? If you're doing it with the other penny candle, same thing, 4 candles, 1 candle each day, 4 days in a row. Then you're going to take the balls and you're going to put it in a bag, okay? After all the candles have been burnt, you're going to take the balls in a bag and you're going to go to a street that has 4 corners, right? So it's like every corner, right? There's no 3 corners of dead ends, right? So traffic can go 4 ways on this. You're going to go to that place and you're going to walk each one of those corners, right? So you're going to get out your car or whatever, walk out your house, find 4 corners, and you're going to walk each corner. And as you're walking each corner, you're praying, okay? When you get to the last corner, you're praying, but you're going to drop the bag with the 4 balls behind you and keep going. And don't retrace your steps. So you don't go back where you just came from. you walk ahead, and then you go home. And don't look back. Okay? Sometimes people drop one of the balls on each corner. You do that too. Okay, then you go home and you let it go. It's done. See what happens. Try it. You should see some results in a few weeks, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. But you'll see a difference, okay? So that should help to bring money into your home. You could do that as often as you wish, but it's best to do it on a Monday if you can, okay? All right, so that was for St. Michael, and I guess somebody needed that recipe, and that's why I told it. Okay, so that's the money ball, guava money ball recipe to Legba. And like I said, you can give it to St. Michael, burn the candle, get a St. Michael prayer somewhere on the internet. Whatever you do, make sure that you give ancestors their respect and praise. Sun goddess. Celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. All right, so this is telling me that after a lot of worry and anguish, that there's going to be a brighter day, and that you're getting ready to step into it. But you need to go outside more. You need to get out in nature. Okay, maybe doing this recipe will help you get outside more, if that's what you're led to do. But whatever, you need to know that it's going to be fine. This is the sun goddess. All right. This means that you're stepping towards a bright future, even though you've had pain. And she's at 33. 33 is 6. 6 talks about love. Okay, the Lover's card is a 6, isn't it? All right. Yeah, and it talks about nostalgia, looking back at the past. So don't look back at the past anymore. Thank God for your experiences and for what you've been through and for leading you to this place where you are at peace and accepting of the healing energies of the sun. The next card here is the heart chakra. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. So this came out upside down, right underneath my, I've never had this before, it felt like right underneath my bracelets out of the pack as I was shuffling. So this is saying that if you're in the reverse, that maybe you're holding some animosity towards someone, okay, that you may need to try to learn how to forgive that person, okay, and open up your heart and your mind towards forgiveness. Could also talk about forgiving yourself, all right, because it talks about loving yourself. So you need to love yourself unconditionally, okay, and accepting you for who you are, and not being ashamed or intimidated by what you've done, by your life. Nobody can use anything against you unless you allow them to. Love yourself. Okay, you haven't been doing enough of that. And forgive whoever and whatever. Don't hold on to it. Nurture relationships with the people that love you, and the people who don't love you, oh, they're lost. Their loss, not yours. All right? So, let's take a look at the numerology guidance cards. You know, those Conscious Spirit Oracle deck was by Kim Dwyer. I think I said that, but I want to make sure that I did. All right, this is by Michelle Buchanan. Okay, comes with a little guidebook. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. So let's see if there's any information that we could get about the situation for you. Again, Sagittarius, anything further? Okay, so let's do this. I'm hitting it 3 times to clear the energy because, oh, wow. Forgiveness. 96. So forgive someone. You need to forgive someone. That person could be a Pisces for some reason. Some kind of water sign I'm getting. But it doesn't matter. The key is forgiveness. You have to forgive those who hurt you. Let's look at this and see what it means. This card indicates, I hope y'all can see that well. I'm trying to do it without the glare. Okay. This card indicates a need to forgive yourself and others for any past actions that may have caused you pain. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to heal any unresolved anger, hate, jealousy, resentment, or guilt that is blocking your success. So that goes in with what I was saying about that, right? Such emotions are toxic to your body and hold you back from attracting a harmonious life. For the sake of your health and future happiness, you must forgive the past. Forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean blessing, forgetting, or condoning the unsavory behavior of others. It means releasing yourself from a self-created prison so you can move forward with your life. When you come to accept and move on from real or perceived betrayals, you create a happier future built on freedom and inner peace. Bitterness only attracts disharmony, misery, and pain. Thus, forgiveness is the best way to set your spirit free. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of life. Cycles that are encouraging you to forgive people, situations, and behaviors from the past. By relieving past misfortune, you run the risk of attracting more of the same. But when you forgive, let go, and move on, you can make your dreams come true and improve your prospects for the future when you practice acceptance and forgiveness. The affirmation for you today, Sagittarius, is I create a happier future as I accept and forgive the past. I create a happier future as I accept and forgive the past. Very good. I like it. I'm going with it. Okay. Because it makes sense with what the other cards have said. So we know that this message is from our Egun, and our divine is giving us what we need to know. Next deck that we're going to be looking at is the Angel Answers Oracle, and that is by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Okay, so let's see. My goodness. Romance. Well, what is that about? A very important relationship is about to enter or has recently entered your life. This is the romance you have been waiting for. Like all partnerships, there may be ups and downs, but don't let that deter you or shake your confidence. Have faith that love is coming into your life to stay. If your question is about a current relationship, you can expect the parties to become closer to one another. Past disagreements will fade away and trust will grow. All relationships have peaks and valleys. This card indicates an upward movement to a new level of dedication and intimacy. This could include engagement, marriage, or a form of recommitment to one another. Well, somebody needed to hear that, so I'm putting that out there. I'll leave it out there. Somebody needed that, so I'm going to get one more of these cards. This is about this financial situation and forgiving and moving on and being strong and centering yourself. Okay. Not the right time. Let's see what that means. Not the right time. This is not the right time presently for what you're inquiring about. This answer is not a no, just a not yet. Have patience. Your angels will give you a sign when the timing is perfect. Okay, so maybe that's about this romance situation. So someone's asking about their romantic life. You're like, forget all of this money stuff. Let's talk about love life. And I told y'all I was going to do little love bites. It's not the right time. But since we started it, this is going to be more than an hour, y'all. Okay. I'm scared to get another angel answer card. Okay. Are we talking about a different situation? Maybe it's a different aspect of what's going on for you, Sagittarius, because we have material concerns and we have romantic concerns, okay? So this is concerning your romantic life, and it's saying that not the right time. So something that you may have been waiting on, okay, to hear about, that you've been very patient about, again. Okay, this could be what this is about also. Maybe there's another situation that somehow has something to do with money, but it also has to do with your love life. And it's telling you to be patient because right now is not the right time. But you have to be strong. Jeez. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Yes, with an exclamation point. Oh, I know somebody out there is as happy as the dickens right now. Listen to your intuition. Yes, with an exclamation point. Take action. Okay, look at that. It's a unicorn. The angel is riding that unicorn. Take action and don't stop. Oh my goodness. All right, so let me just, okay, whoever it is that wants to answer that has to do with their romance, let me just focus on that part of this reading right now. All right, listen to your intuition. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is completely reliable and accurate at this time. Listen to your own inner guidance and you can't go wrong. You can be certain that the messages you're receiving from your angels are real and trustworthy. Have faith in your feelings about the circumstances you're experiencing. Your insights into other people and their true feelings or motives are perfectly accurate. There's no need to question what you know is true. Okay, so what you think is going on is what's going on. Don't even question it. Your intuition is on point. It must be because when I picked up these cards, I had no intention of doing this kind of reading with these cards. Yes. Okay, this is good because I know yes with an exclamation point is pretty good in this deck. Okay. This says, bravo. The decisions you made is the right one. There's no need to continue to sort through additional options. You know what to do and you should move forward with your plans. You have made the correct choice for your personal growth and development. However, some decisions can be a true challenge. If the task ahead of you is daunting or even sad, Then proceed with your plans in a way that is life-affirming and self-loving. Ask your angels to be with you every step of the way, and don't hesitate to call upon friends and family for support. Ashe. Okay. Next card was Take Action. The time has come to take action. Your angels are waiting for you to take the next step, so that they can assist you along the path to your dreams. Do away with procrastination and uncertainty. In your heart, you know what to do. Get going. Whether you're focused upon your career, relationships, or some other topic, this fulfillment of your wishes isn't going to fall into your lap. You must be actively focused on the pursuit of what you want. Okay, and the next card was Don't Stop. This is not the time to give up. Continue to move in the direction of your hopes, your dreams, and your plans. You are on the right path, and you should see progress as long as you stay the course. Is it important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself? Don't let others intimidate you into quitting. Or Shay, that was your first card. You're just standing your ground. You're not letting no one intimidate you. Just because they don't have your vision doesn't mean you shouldn't follow your heart. Okay? So you do what you know that you're supposed to do. That's supposed to raise you. Okay? It's supposed to ascend you and your family, your ancestors. You have a mission. You have something to do. Okay? That's why they're telling you to forgive this person. Use your strength. You are protected. Be strong. Be patient. Stand up for yourself. Stand your ground. Okay? Be strong and stand your ground. But be patient. Forgive those who need to be forgiven. And you know who they are. Listen to your intuition. Don't stop. Okay? It may not be the right time for romance, or it may be. Listen to your intuition. Don't stop. Right? Yes. Ultimately, when you take action and listen to your intuition, you're going to get what you want. So I guess what it's saying is not the right time because there are other steps that you need to take. Get things in order for yourself. Okay. All right. So whoever that needed that, Sagittarius person or cross watcher, Sagittarius, I have to drink some coffee. That was a lot. And I don't usually drink a lot of coffee. I'm a teetotaler. Okay, so Until Today cards by Iyanla Vanzant. Already 53 minutes. Sagittarius is persistent though, I say. You wanted that answer to that question. You wanted me to focus on that and get off of that money situation. Alright, so that's what happened. Let's see what Iyanla Vanzant Until Today cards have to add to this conversation. When I withhold the truth of who I am, I cannot receive the truth of what I want. Until today, you may not have realized that the thing you want is the thing you most resist. Just for the day, be willing to be honest about what you are, what you feel, and what you want in every situation. Stand your ground. Speak your truth. Ask for what you want, whether it be of a man, of a woman, of a situation, of your ancestors, of the divine. Don't hold nothing back. about the truth. Speak about who you are. Maybe some people are taking it for granted because they don't know who you are. They don't know the power and the strength that you have. All right, and they take your patience and think it's a weakness. It's not. Your patience is a gift, just as your strength is a gift. And if they don't understand it, maybe you need to tell them. But sometimes you can show them better than you can tell them. All right, let me see if there's any other. Let's see if there's any other advice from the Alana Van Zandt cards for this situation. Okay. Nope, that's it. That's all she wrote. Okay. I will withhold. When I withhold who I am, when I withhold the truth of who I am, I cannot receive the truth of what I want. Say what you mean and mean what you say, and be open to getting what you want once you say the truth. Once you tell the truth. Or as you tell the truth, or as you continue to live upright and truthful. Okay, last card, Sagittarius. It will be from Colette Baron Reed, Postcards from the Spirit. These are individual messages from the Spirit, the ancestors, and whoever you're asking a question of, they will respond in a collective with the rest of your ancestors. So they'll respond in a we, even though you may be directing the question to a particular ancestor. They have a consensus of answers, I guess, and they answer you in a collective, right? So this is for Sagittarius for the month of January and February. About these situations. What is it that they need to know? Until I'm able to come back and give them another general reading for February and March. Okay? So this reading is for January and February. 2018. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What? You got 4 cards? What's happening? Okay, let's go here. First card you got is with love. Dear you, sometimes you feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that they don't count, that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion, and although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we always love you, no matter what, and we know better. You are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. Ashe. All right, I'll put it there so later on, maybe if you need to screenshot it, you can. So this was one of the messages, and that goes along with this situation. If you're feeling in a romance situation, you're not abandoned at all, because you always have protection of your ancestors. Next card that came is Live Your Dreams. Now look at that. It's like a rabbit, a hare, running. Or could be a donkey, all right? What? A jackass? A fool? Live your dreams. That could be what it is. So this is, I guess, similar to the Fool card. That's what I'm getting. Because that is either a jackrabbit or a jackass. Dear you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than yourself. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you always. So, I think it's saying that if this situation is familiar, this happened to you before, with your finances or with a romance, and it looks similar to, if not identical to the situation that occurred the first time, it's going to work out differently this time. It's going to work out in your favor because now you're coming to it with a more mature perspective. Take the road that is less traveled. Use your potential. You have gifts and powers now that you may not have had then. So you can have an effect on the situation differently than you had before. Card number 3. This says with love, and it's got a little Cupid on the front. Dearest, oh, wait a minute. Did I hold? No. Let me make sure that you can get a shot of that later. Screenshot it. And with my finger. And that little jackrabbit is showing up on that side too. I don't see that on the other cards so much. Okay, it's come through. Okay, dearest you, with love. Selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of debt, release an obligation, do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. You know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. We love you so much over here. Okay, so that's the 4th message. Excuse me. I'm just laughing because I just thought that I was going to be able to do this in less than an hour, but that's okay. It is what it is. Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique... Oh, I'm sorry. You are magic. Now, Sagittarius, that's like your theme, right? We've been discussing this since last year. You are magic. There's only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. You don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone, and no one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. What you have. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone, and no one else can claim your magic nor take it away. Haters gonna hate. All right, Sagittarius, that's your reading. If you would like a personal reading, you could send an email to pbtarot7@gmail.com. Okay, and I'll try to get you as soon as I can. But I'm trying to finish up these general readings. In the meantime, you can please make comments, like, share. Thank you so much for all your work, liking and sharing and subscribing. I appreciate it. You can get notifications of when I put up other content. Sometimes I do live unboxings on Facebook, and then I upload it to YouTube, and you can see it there. Whatever the spirit leads me to do, if I hit the camera on the computer, I upload it so you can share it, okay? So like I said, if you want a personal reading, you can send an email. I need your contact information. I need your date of birth, your name, your birth name, the name you were born with, before you got married, all right, or before you changed religions or whatever it is. And I need your birth date, including the year, and the birth date and name of whoever it is that you're interested in, if it's a love reading. Okay. Try to, be concise and direct in your questions. Don't be all over the place. If it's for love, then tell me it's for love. If it's just general, then let me know it's general that you're requesting. And like I said, whatever Spirit wants you to get exactly is what you want what they'll let you get, because we can expect one thing and get another with Spirit. Okay, they're going to tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know all the time. And I tell that to my clients that when they used to come to my house, I would tell it to them. Don't tell me that you want to know about love. Just let's find out what it is that God wants you to concentrate on, what the divine needs you to focus on. Everything else will fall into place. Okay. If you want a live one-on-one interactive reading with me, you can do that too. That would be on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and it's $45 per hour, and you won't have a record of it. You won't be. I can't upload it to anything. At least not right now. I don't have that capability, so you won't have a record of your reading. All right. Now, if you get a regular $25 video reading, you will be able to get a record of your reading that you'll be able to refer to later on. Okay. So, usually get that video reading, any of the readings, usually within 5 or 7 days from the time. Let's say 1 to 7 days from the time I see your email and accept your payment. So I might see your email and you may send a payment, but I might not accept the payment yet, and I won't accept it until your reading is being done. Okay, so pride. Be proud of who you are, Sag. Okay, you got this. It's not a problem. All right, so anyway, have comments. If this resonates with you, please let me know. Share it with your friends, your family. All right, enjoy your life. Enjoy this new year. Don't worry about these money situations. Don't worry about this romance problem, because everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. Okay, I'm just putting the cards back. This is how sometimes I shuffle them like this. I break them up into stacks of themselves, and then I blend them all together, and I shuffle it again. So be assured, when I shuffle the cards, if you haven't seen me shuffle the cards, when I lay the cards out, believe me, they have been shuffled before you get a chance to see them. It just takes so long, especially when I'm doing the reading, because I take jumper cards. I just haven't gotten comfortable with just that cut and turn over. That's just the way I've always done it, and this is the best way that I work, and it seems to have worked all these years. And if they ever tell me to do it another way, I'll do it the way they tell me to do it. But until then, this is how it gets done. So I will talk to you all soon. I'll be seeing you soon for your love bites. I hope that you're enjoying your year so far, and everything's going to be straight. All right. Keep the faith. All right. And Archangel Michael, bring healing and knowledge into your life. Okay? Focus on the things that you can change and things you can control, and everything else, release. Turn it over to the hands of God. So, got my new mouse back, keeping it from midnight. Anyway, midnight is the cat. Stories. Anyway, watching me. Anyway, I will be talking to everybody very, very, very soon. And you just keep hope alive, keep praying. Okay, have strength, courage, and be patient. All right? I love you all, and I'll be talking to you soon. Okay. Amen, alafia, ashe, and peace.